Today we're out in the 2022 GMC Canyon AT4. The big question with the new model on the horizon is, where does this truck fit in today's market? This generation Canyon and its sibling Colorado have been with us for a good 7 years now, introduced back in 2015. It's a good run, and to be sure, it's a pretty solid platform. The Canyon makes an effort to sell on value, and to be sure, even in a bare bones model, there is some good value to be seen here. With base models starting with MSRPs just below $30,000, the Canyon clearly tries to sell on value. And to be sure, a lot of the numbers do bear that out. The Canyon's standard 3.6-liter gasoline V6 is a well-known engine. Mated to an 8-speed transmission, you're getting 308 horsepower and 275 pound-feet of torque. Also important, as a truck of course, is what that'll tow. Set it up with the right package and you should be good for about 7,000 pounds towed off a low distributing hitch. Step up to the 4-cylinder diesel and you get 181 horsepower but 369 pound-feet of torque. But if you're going to make good use of this thing hauling, that low-end torque will make a significant difference. As you'd expect of anything in this segment, there is a lot of customizability to be had in a vehicle like this. And while the Canyon may seem an attractive proposition with that sub $30K base price undercutting the starting price on the Tahoe or Frontier by a solid $10,000, once you option up, especially like this, to $50K, you're getting within very close reach of those competitive trucks. The interior feels contentedly fleet, as though this is a truck that's really built to be sold at volume discounts to Hertz Rent-A-Car. Still, even with those knobby tires, it's a smooth and quiet ride on the highway. The electronic power steering is responsive and comfortable. The seating position, drive experience, and noises that it makes when you step on the throttle are all the truck-like experiences that you want and expect, without the massive footprint of what is now a mid-size or full-size truck. Drivers get an 8-inch central digital display with GM's pretty solid new infotainment system. The inbuilt navigation is actually one of the smoother systems on the market right now, although finding addresses can be a little cumbersome. A smaller central display between the gauges gives you a lot of your driving vital information on the go. It's also got a wireless charging pad down by the center console, but it must be noted that most drivers are going to be out of luck there. Other areas where the tech leaves something to be desired, adding insult to injury of course, is that at the moment, GM has been cutting a lot of other desirable features out of vehicles due to the chip shortage. Certain important features like seat heating may actually be absent as a result of that shortage. Still, for cruising around the bumpy roads up here in Perry Sound, I've got to say that I am quite content with the Canyon. While you certainly can get more goodies for this money in competitor trucks, it is still a robust, satisfying vehicle to drive around in. And if you're not doing heavy-duty work that actually requires a 1500, this will actually take care of a lot of the duties that everyday drivers and light trades alike will be undertaking. This will tow my car to the track or a buggy to the bush on a twin-axle trailer. And while the fusspot in me would love to just go to town on little quality control things here, the little bump that bugs my fingers behind one side of the leather on this steering wheel but not the other, or the lumpy texture where there isn't quite enough foam under the carbon fiber patterned vinyl inlay on these $2,200 leather seats, it still ultimately does what it needs to do, and I am entirely on board with that sort of honesty. For Driving.ca, I'm Elliot Alder. And for more pickup news and reviews, be sure to check us out online and follow us on social media on Instagram and Twitter.